There are a lot of school fighting manhwa, but all of them have one in common, which is martial arts. But what if there was a manhwa where the main character only uses pure strength and brute force and not one single martial arts? Well, this manhwa is called HECTOPASCAL. Today I'm going to talk about fights that happen in the manhwa that just describe what brute force and pure strength is in fights. Let's go to chapter 1 and show how much brute strength our main character has. Okay, I'm going to start at the end of chapter 1. We have this bullies that take our main character to an alley and start slapping him and punching him. And they wonder, is he still the man that fought the gang Nexus all by himself? It was just kicking at first, but they start to go overboard and start using sticks and hit him on the face with it. They use every stick they could find and break the sticks on his body. But someone comes up to him and offers him money to make them pay. And this is where we see just how strong he is. He elbows the first guy so hard his face gets dent. Seeing this, the other bullies start to worry. But our main character starts to walk up to them. I forgot to tell you our main character's name is Park Han-jun, and he was a famous person back when a gang called Nexus was roaming the streets. He fought that gang all by himself, and that's how everyone find out how strong he was. But back to what was happening. The bullies try to stop him by talking to him, but that didn't work. He punches one and gets his face pushed in, and he gut checks the other, making him spit blood. We see a shot of them having dents in their body. He knocks every bully that was in sight. Now let's go to another chapter of how our main character's strength is straight up ridiculous. In chapter 10, our main character fights the whole school. The fight starts with the main character uppercutting the first guy, then kicks the second guy, and the whole school starts to rush him. He keeps swinging, turns around, and kicks another student. That student flew to other people. He elbows one on the head and punches the other one so hard it puts dent in his face. But they all got close and grabbed him and trying to subdue him, and they start to punch him. The main character couldn't take any more hits and steps on a guy's foot, making him let go of him. And then he knees him on the face, then kicks him back. And then he pushes himself against a wall hard to make the others let go. And he sledgehammer fists the other guy on the face. And he punches the other guy on the side of the head. He keeps swinging. He punches multiple people at once. All of them get dents on their body parts. He keeps swinging and going through them. He hits one so hard, he gets knocked to the floor. He clears the first hallway. And then more students join the fight, and even more join in. The fight begins. The main character is still angry. He kicks the first one on the neck, but our main character's stamina starts to slow down. Seeing this, the leader claps for him and orders his minions to cripple the main character. And our main character gets in his stance. But before he could attack, his friend came in and hit one person with a broom. His friend joins the fight. Now it's him and his friend versus a whole school full of fighters. The fight starts with the main character's friend breaking the broom and using it as a weapon. He hits a student on the neck, but one starts to push him using his body, but gets kneed in the gut. They both fighting and swinging. Since they both skilled in fighting, they get through the crowd really fast. They both got each other's back and keep swinging. Then the minions leader joins in and jumps, slamming the ground. They both run to bait him and grab his collar and slam him on the ground. They close the door, and the red hair uses a broom to hit the leader on the hand and keeps hitting him with the broom. But the leader grabs him and throws him at the window. Red hair gets serious and takes his shirt off and uses his shirt to cover the leader's face and hits his head on the wall. Using this, he starts punching him on the face, making him bleed. But the leader gets up and uses some kind of jujitsu and locks his leg and hits it with force, thinking he won. The leader starts to walk away, but red hair gets up. But the leader just punches him to the ground. Red hair grabs some shattered glass and scratches him, making him blind for a second. Red hair, seeing this, grabs his head and headbutts him, and he punches him so hard the leader starts to lose consciousness. And he delivers one final blow to knock him out for good. The main character and his friend defeated the whole school. This is crazy, right? But is still not the end of this brutality. Let's go to chapter 17. This chapter, the main character team gets kidnapped, and a guy with a scar on his face demands him to fight for them. They look at each other, and then the fight starts. The scar guy punches so fast it cuts the main character's cheek. You find out this guy mastered his boxing style. The scar guy goes for a second punch and punches the main character on the face. The main character throws a punch and gets dodged, and then he throws a kick and gets dodged again. But the scar guy returns his own attack and hits him on the liver. The scar guy backs up, and the main character starts to rush him with a punch, but the scar guy dodges this, and then does an overhook and hits him, making his nose bleed. The main character throws a punch and gets dodged. The scar guy knows the main character trained his physical body and didn't learn any martial arts. By knowing this, the Scar guy is not trying to get hit even once and keeps dodging and counterattacking. The main character throws a punch, but gets his hand pushed back, and then gets hit hard enough for him to get pushed back, and then he gets hit in the stomach. The Scar guy throws a punch, but our main character dodges this and goes for his legs, but the Scar guy does the same. The main character uses pure strength to push the Scar guy back. The Scar guy sees this and knees him in the guts, and the Scar guy uses his own strength against him and throws him. Main character had enough of this and dodges the punch coming at him, and punches the Scar guy and follows it with another, and sledgehammer fists him on the head. Our main character throws a kick and gets dodged, but throws a punch hitting the Scar guy in the face. The Scar guy gets angry and tries to speed blitz him by cutting up his body, but he starts to slow down and gets punched, and then gets hit on his chin. The main character keeps throwing a barrage of punches at him. The Scar guy keeps getting hit and gets tired and starts to think about giving up and running away, and that's how the fight ends. You have to read this manhwa. It has one of the best fights, especially the final fight between the main character and the leader of the largest gang in the city. I'm not going to spoil any other fights. I hope you enjoyed and subscribe for more.